Hello everyone, welcome to Mike Muse's Megazords. Today's video is the start of a new series of videos that will showcase my collection as we go from Mighty Morphin all the way through to Boom Boomja. Gojooja will be handled separately. I'll be showing a new mecha each week and how they all combine, as well as doing a short review of each one and what I like or don't like about them. I'll be going in season order and show appearance order, and we're starting all the way back at the beginning with Dino Megazord, also known as Daijujin from Kyoryu Sentai Zyuranger. Let's go one by one then, starting with the Tyrannosaurd. So, fairly chunky figure for size. Articulation points, we've got the knees, the ankles, which will help with the combining later on. The tail is on a hinge, and the tail tip will fold down as well. The head has got main point of articulation as well as an opening jaw, and the arms move, but there's no elbow or wrist action. So, stands upright, fairly stable, very good. Let's do Saber-Tooth Tiger next. So, you can tell this one's a very old one because it's got the blue head and the blue accents on the legs rather than red. Not really a lot of articulation on this one, it's just sort of hip joints on both legs and shoulder joints here. But the ratchets are still good, and you've got the fangs can swing up and down, and obviously the tail's on a pivot as well. Triceratops, even less kind of articulation. You've got the head joint, the neck joint there. The horns do move up and down, and the tail, as well as a pivoting cannon on the back. And that's about it for that. He's a bit of a brick. Mastodon, even more of a brick than Triceratops, if that's possible. We've got a little bit of articulation here on the back legs for when it moves into when it combines into tank mode. And there's a little bit interesting fact here for you. You can store the cannons in the back of the legs. We'll take those out because we need them for Pterodactyl, who's got 4 points of articulation, which would be the two wings, and then the neck is on two different pivot points. But Pterodactyl can also stand up when you fit the cannons to the legs, like so. So now we're going to move into the Gatai, the combine form, and we're going to start off with them going into tank mode. So we'll get rid of Pterodactyl and Mastodon for the moment. So we're going to start with Triceratops. Take the cannons on the back, fold the tail all the way down there, and he is battle ready. Saber-Tooth Tiger, we'll fold the tail over. Back feet go in and under, front feet go up just enough so that you've got the wheels will be touching the ground, and then the saber teeth go all the way up. She's ready. Let's move him to the front for a minute. Bring Tyrannosaurd in. So he's going to go into even more of a crouch. So you've got the black buttons on the sides of his legs, here and here. Push them in, and then legs go down. So he's crouched. And his knees will come further forward. So now his knees will plug into the back here. Right, now we push that down. So you can see his feet are still touching, the tail tip is still touching, but he's plugged in here. So the arms go down, head comes up. Next we're going to take Mastodon, take the head off, pull this post up, and he'll go into the hole on top of the chest of Tyrannosaurd there. Fold up the Mastodon shoulders, legs come up, open it up, rotate this back panel round, and then that will fit on here, like so. And then finally we'll take the cannons off Pterodactyl, fold the wings in but leave the head facing up, and then you've got the clips here on Pterodactyl will fit into the Mastodon legs here. And finally attach the cannons to the arms, to the legs, sorry, of Mastodon. And there we have Daijujin in tank mode, or Megazord in tank mode. We can lean a bit further forward so that the tail sits on the ground. There we have it. And now we're going to take Megazord in tank mode and turn him into Megazord in battle mode. So to start with, we'll take cannons off and Pterodactyl off and the Mastodon head off. Fit the cannons to the back. One and two. Bring the Tyrannosaur tail up. Clip it into place and the tail tip folds down. Press two black buttons in here to release Tyrannosaur and get him so he's sat here. Tyrannosaur arms go up, and then all we do, as in the show, is you bring him up onto his feet, pivot the hips, rotate the cannon mounts around to show the hands, and then finally what we're going to do is bring Pterodactyl in, open the wings back up, fold the head in, wings in, and then these two clips go into the chest plate here. Oh, not yet, sorry, forgot. Drop the chest plate down. Tyrannosaur head folds in, chest plate back up. Now you can fit your Pterodactyl. Activate the horns, and ladies and gentlemen, we have a Megazord. And all we're going to do to finish him off is give him his Megazord shield, his Mastodon shield, and the Power Saber. And there we have it. So just for a little bit of background on this, this was the first ever figure I bought in my collection and started off what has been a 15-year plus journey on collecting. I bought him at London MCM Comic Con, missing quite a few parts, which I've been able to source over the years, so I now have a complete Megazord. So, first one in the collection and does occupy the pride of place there. Next week's video will be the Dragon Zord from Mighty Morphin Power Rangers, or Dragon Caesar from Zyuranger. So we'll be going through that model, things I like, things I don't like, and how it combines with Megazord here. So thank you very much for watching. Don't forget to give a like and a subscribe as you join us on this journey. And we'll see you next time on Mike Muses Megazords. Thanks for watching. Bye for now.